Amen. Good morning. Okay, so as Shepherd said, we all remember when Christ was on the cross, okay? But few of us seem to, we don't remember, like, the newness of life. It started when, with the thief hanging with him on the cross, okay? So I'm going to take some time back and, like, come with me on this journey, okay? I have a story to tell. Though, however outrageous it may sound, it's about how deep I fell into a life of crime. A life of crime where in it delight I found. But eventually, Caesar caught up with me. My innocence I just couldn't sell. So I was cast into this cell, knowing I was dead bound. Scared and thinking that my life has been a bad case. It actually turned out to be a good blessing. Let me explain. It may sound weird. You see, I was beaten publicly and put in a dungeon. In that dark dungeon, awaiting my final daybreak, I saw I wasn't alone. For across the room, another man I noticed, chained up and beaten, laid in a prayerful mode. Though I could hear no tone, I could feel a sense of peace, a certain calm, okay, coming from him over there, which was contrary to the fear I felt over here. Why does he feel so calm? Why does he seem so calm? I wanted to ask, but the answer eventually dawned on me that he came to fulfill a task. The state of which he was, from the moonlight which glazed into the dark cell, from the stripes and wounds and blood oozing from his side, I expected him to die, probably from all that. But no, his head, bowed in reverence, uttering words all night, echoing to the heavens. The state in which he was looked almost poetic. Fast forward to the death morning. I could see the crowd gathering, some in black with a few mourning. I carried my cross with a lot of questions on my mind. Could he be the one? Could he be the promised Messiah? The answer I needed to find. Putting all the stories I've heard into perspective, it became clear that this is the one. He is the one. He is the Messiah. My mind was cast back to my childhood when I was taught about what the psalmist said. The earth is the Lord, the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. For he founded it upon the seas and established it upon the floods. Who shall ascend into the hills of the Lord, and who shall stand in his holy place? He that had a clean hands and a pure heart, who had not lifted up his soul unto vanity, or sworn deceitfully. He shall receive the blessings of the Lord and righteousness from the God of his salvation. Seeing him carrying his cross with all the wounds, it was shocking again to see him not die from all this. But I could see the determination in his eyes, as if he knew he had a mission to accomplish. Another quickly rushed to his side to carry his cross, as was instructed. Arriving at Golgotha, I knew the end was near, but my thought wasn't there. I was thinking about him, my mind trying to put everything together, my heart finally having a purpose. I eagerly wanted to have a word with him. Just a response would bring a longing satisfaction. I wanted to tell him to take me to wherever he was going to. I made a decision. I made a choice. Hanging on the cross by his side, I heard another at his side begin to taunt him, questioning his power. I immediately chastised him, the other hanging on his side, saying, "We deserve this death, but not this man. We deserve this death, but not this man." Then I immediately turned to him and told him to remember me and to take me to wherever he was going. He turned and said, "I will be with him today in his kingdom." I believed, immediately felt this relief that this death was just a passage into something greater, into a better place, a better and a far more beautiful place. That is why I'm here, to let you know of the first Easter. I want you to know he died for you. He came to fulfill a purpose because he wants you and he longs for you. If a thief, a sinner, could be given a fresh and a new life, how much more you that look unto him, walking into the newness of life because of his resurrection, how much more you for whom he was brought back from the dead for your justification. He loves us. Thank you.
Glory. Oh, God bless you. What do we say to our brother? Oh, it reminds me of my days back then. Oh, my life. Hey, okay. Uh, it's time for praise and worship. Let's welcome the ICF choir to lead us in a time of worship and praise.
Amen. Amen. Let's kindly be on our feet as it is. Amen. Let's just open our mouth and just begin to worship the name of the Lord. He is worthy of our worship. He is worthy of our praises. He is worthy of everything that we should say unto him, because indeed he alone deserves it.